This video is sponsored by Tales from the Red Dragon Inn, the award-winning tactical cooperative board game made for you and your adventuring party to live out all your dungeon skirmish fantasies. Take on the role of one of the beloved characters from the Red Dragon Inn series as they embark on their day jobs, exploring dungeons, slaying monsters, and gathering up loot. The story-driven campaign comes with 6 unique heroes, 14 fully illustrated maps, custom dice, and dozens of enemies to make your campaign the adventure of a lifetime. Play with up to 3 friends, or light some candles, put on a little Enya, and tackle the dungeons by yourself in the transformative solo mode. Wait a minute, that's not Enya. Head on over to slugfestgames.com/tales to begin your adventure today. Start this now. Is this in shot?
Oh.
Just in case. All right. Here we go. I'm stalling because this is the final episode. Hi there, Internet. Welcome to Adventure is Nigh, Season 3, The Liar, the Witch, and the War-Torn. My name is Jack Packard, and I am your Dungeon Master, and I am here with Jesse Galena.
Oh, that's me. I play Grinderbin, who is currently very nervous. Is standing next to a assassin.
Amy Campbell.
That's me. I play Dabarella Yeatster, who is stoked that her magic is starting to do something.
Yahtzee Croshaw.
And I play Mortimer Rafflesworth Everwin Smythe, the recently outed to the audience changeling con artist who pretends to be a half-elf.
And KC Wosu.
Hi, I play Sigmar Iceblood, who is currently holding a bow and arrow made of his own flesh and bones.
Put the bones and bones.
Oh, you got a bone and arrow.
A bow and marrow.
Ooh!
That's it.
I think we just found the name for that item. Yep. Last time on Adventure is Nigh, while freeing Domino Fantastic, Sigmar Iceblood, far easier than I was expecting, got a tattoo from someone who he knew nothing about.
He had a reference. This is a butterfly tattoo right in front of my face.
That's true. That's true. So Sigmar got his bow with some drawbacks. You freed Domino Fantastic and Bread, who was imprisoned. On the other side of things, we found out that Bonesy and Beyonce are now reunited. And you also found out that Prince Cheserick II is the one controlling the robot assassin. But due to Mortimer revealing his true changeling nature, they were able to trick the young prince into putting on the poisoned necklace that Mortimer probably intended for Beyonce. Also, Calandra Ticklepuss is at the castle gates fucking shit up. Let's get this going right after I thank our exclusive dice sponsor. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're doing it. This is the final one. I am procrastinating. I don't want this joyous and terribly tiring time to end because we've been having such a great time here in Milwaukee, here at the Comedy Sports Theater because of our exclusive dice sponsor, Dice Envy. Thank you for being our sponsor. Playing with you all in real life, rolling real dice has been a true joy. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
been a joy
Also, thank you.
because of you, Jack. We've all had a great
Yes.
time.
What a wondrous experience.
And thanks, Omar.
Thanks, Omar.
Thanks, Omar.
So we are picking up at the gates of the castle. Sigmar, you were able to pin Calandra to the floor so she couldn't move. She is trapped in fire. Dabarella, you summoned your spectral spoon to bonk her on the head and then hit her with a mighty blast of magic. She did throw a head at Sigmar, who is currently gnawing on Sigmar's shoulder. And Bread has showed up to run out of the castle so that he can get everybody's weapons. The first people that get to go are all the guards. I just rolled them all in one. So once again, we're going to roll some damage for the guards. Nope. Nope. Oh, fuck. All right, that one hit. Great. And nope. Okay, great. One of the guards is able to hit.
Ridiculous.
But they do hit with a critical hit. What I'm going to say is this guard runs directly into the fire. Oh no, his weapon has reach, so he doesn't need to run into the fire. He's a shield and spear holder, so he runs up and gives Kalandra a mighty poke. And you see that spear goes right through Kalandra. It was a meaty hit.
Man, Sigmar says, "Wow, nice hit. What's your name, soldier?"
Oh, my name. Oh, thanks. Yeah, adventurer asking me my name. Oh, I feel king of the world, I do. Oh, my name's Ticknose Bumblechuck. Ticknose Bumblechuck. I just signed up the other day, I did. And I'm here to prove myself.
You're doing great, Ticknor Bumblechuck.
Yeah, you're a natural bumblechuck.
Oh, yeah. Ticknose Bumblechuck, I'm going to kill you first. Oh, no. That brings us to Mr. Domino. Fantastic. He's going to get right in the front line, though, right before the flame, and just be like, all right, it's time for me to do the fantastical thing. Next turn. Sigmar, you have a head chomping down on your shoulder.
Yeah. Do I have options to, prevent that?
That's a good question.
And you could knock it off.
You can attack the head.
Can I?
Ooh, all right. I don't know where this is going, but I see your wheels are turning, and I'm ready.
If I use movement, but that movement is like a dive roll, could that potentially knock the head off of me? Like if you said it's on my shoulder, when a person does a dive roll, you roll on the shoulder. Could I roll onto the head to get it off of me, knock it onto the ground to get it off of me, and then be back up to just do my action, but I've moved forward a couple spaces?
If you give me an acrobatics,
I mean, I'm good at that.
let's see what kind of bullshit you can pull.
12 plus 6, 18.
18. Okay, I will allow that then.
Okay, so I'm free of the head because of the dive roll.
So yeah, we'll say you move here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the head is over here.
And when she threw it, it flew towards me. Does she need to be able to throw it for it to move, or does it have its own movement?
I guess you'll find out.
Shit. All right. Well, so once again, I'm going to use my curse bow. I don't know what we're calling this thing. The bone and marrow. I'll use my bone and marrow. And shit. That's a 7 plus 10, 17.
Plus 10, 17.
Right.
That hits.
Plus 4, 12.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Big
Nice.
12 damage. Yep. Your arcane arrow sinks into her and then kind of, dissipates after a little bit. That sucked. Okay, so you hit her with an arrow. She does break free of your immobilized arrow. I'm gonna get you now.
Aren't you still in fire?
I am in the fire. Yes, that sucks.
Uh-oh. Whose turn's it now?
It's mine. It's my turn. She is going to actually take a step back out of the fire. She did start the turn in the fire, which means she takes fire damage. But then she steps back away from the fire, away from the light of the fire. You see her take a good few steps back to where she is in kind of a darker area of this courtyard.
Don't like that.
And then you see black tendrils come up and snatch her into the shadows. What happens is Sigmar, the black tendrils spring up again. She goes, oh!
Shit.
I'm a shadow witch. What up? From behind her cape, she pulls out like a big axe with a skull on it, like an executioner's axe.
My goodness.
And she takes a swing with her big old axe. What is your AC?
14.
Okay, then she hits you. You take 15 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Then you take 13 necrotic damage, which is halved, so you take 6 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. All right. 13 is half.
All right, and that gets us to Dabarella.
Dabarella's gonna come in behind her and grab out her. She's gonna grab out her wok and attack with it.
And because you are attacking her from behind and she is facing Sigmar, you get advantage.
Ooh. Double 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, boo. What do you add to that?
7, so 11.
Oh, that does not hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's upsetting. But she gets to attack
That's
twice.
true.
So we roll again. 18.
Nice.
So 18 plus 7, so yeah.
25.
25.
That absolutely hits. So
With my wok.
on a 20 initiative, Bread is going to move as fast as he can.
No. He's gonna run. He's gonna do stupid.
Bread is going to. Oh god! Oh jeez! Oh crap! Oh excuse me! Domino! Hey! And then we will cut away to Mortimer and Grinderbin. As a reminder, Mortimer has changed his appearance to look like Queen Beyonce, but is wearing Grinderbin's outfit, and Grinderbin is wearing Mortimer's shiny special outfit. The prince is dead. Queen Beyonce just ordered all the other guards to go to the front gate to help with the battle, and then the robot said, "What am I to do?"
this is eminently exploitable.
Do not talk to this robot. Okay, this thing could have just killed the prince. If you give it an order and it listens to you, they're gonna think you're the one who did it.
You're right. This is a cover story. And Mortimer will run back to the door to the vault and go, "Himbos, help! Assassin! Murder!"
Get the key.
All right. Oh, Your Highness. Like,
Quickly,
what's
the,
up?
The prince has been assassinated. Come quickly.
What?
All of you, come on.
Oh, dude. Come on, himbos. Let's go. Oh, man, we're here.
There's the assassin, the robot.
Whoa.
Seems to have been pacified. Perhaps this was its order. But just in case, you must all stand guard around him and stay here until we can sort the situation out.
All right. So you just want us to hang here and watch this robot dude?
Yes, stand guard and make sure he doesn't kill again. We must return to the tower. We're all relying on you, himbos.
Us himbos are going to do a great job.
Come on, Lord Jami, we must return to the tower.
You're like, and be careful.
Yeah, we're going to be careful.
It's an assassin.
Yeah, and don't give it any orders.
Wait.
Even if it asks.
Okay, wait, now I have questions. Queen Bee.
I order you not to give it orders until I get back.
Oh, all right.
All right, let's go. So we'll head back the same way we came
Okay.
and take the opportunity to Mortimer to turn back into Mortimer, and we'll swap our outfits back over.
Should we change? God, we are gonna have a real alibi situation, though.
How do you mean?
I'm in your clothes.
Yes.
They saw that.
What's Grinderbin? What's the this
I don't
almost
want to tell you.
I don't want to tell you.
I don't want to tell you.
Oh, well,
but I will go ahead and switch. Mortimer, I'm going to be fully honest with you here. I hope some sort of God that understands everything doesn't hear this and use
Wait,
it against me.
Do you want me to leave the room?
I didn't know that was an option. Why not? Okay.
Why not?
All right. And yeah, if you want to.
Sure. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll be back.
I'm very. Oh, this is so. I've never had this happen before. This is great. Mortimer, the guards saw me in your outfit with the queen. If we go back in our stuff and you're wearing yours, they're gonna know that might have been you.
They'd have to make quite a leap of logic to think that, Grinderbin.
They definitely know I was involved, and I've been with you this whole time. My thought being, if I keep wearing your clothes and we go two different ways, there's a chance that we could chalk it up to being separated.
Okay, and how do we explain that we're wearing each other's clothes?
That one I don't know, but that's why I would
Okay,
say you need
I'll
to
tell
change
them
clothes.
I'll tell them we're desperately passionate lovers. Okay,
If you think you can pull off the scam by wearing my clothes, sure.
okay. Well, give me Beyonce's necklace.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Okay.
necklace.
All right, I'll rendezvous at the gate with the others.
Got it.
Okay, see you in a bit.
All right. right, now we gotta get Jack back in.
Jack, ready now.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, we aren't going to switch clothes, but Mortimer is going to change back to Mortimer.
And Grinderbin is going to the gate.
And then they discuss something. I literally left the room. I have no idea what you're discussing. That terrifies me.
Okay, and Mortimer's heading back to the Queen's Tower.
So here's what is happening as you show up back to the tower. You definitely see Egalier consoling Beyonce.
Mortimer hurries over
Oh.
and says, what's the situation here?
Mortimer, yes. Oh,
What?
nothing. It's fine. The queen is in a rough state right now.
She is.
How are things? Are the monster sisters taken care of? What's happening?
I don't have any intelligence of what's going on at the gate, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. We'll just walk past and kneel next to Queen Beyonce. Your Majesty, I have some bad news.
Yes.
Your son has been assassinated. This must be a difficult moment for you. I can understand. I lost a family too. Sort of thing that stays with you, isn't it? Stays with you your whole life. You're haunted the rest of your days wondering if there's anything you could have done to make it happen differently. Don't you?
I should have been there for him. I should have done more. Losing a family like that, yes, it's
It
terrible.
must be very shattering for you.
She looks to Bonesy like, we've lost our son. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? She, begins to hyperventilate a little bit, just start to lose it a little bit.
Mortimer will stand up, turn to Egalier and says, I'm needed at the gate. I guess I'm done.
You're just going to deliver that news and leave?
Yeah, what were you going to do?
I don't know. Do what I can to get a powerful magic user back on her feet and help us fight?
Well, you can do that. See you later. Mortimer just walks away and mutters, well, that's gonna do me.
And as you walk away, you hear an unfathomably deep sobbing. Just like Beyonce is absolutely wrecked. So, back at the castle gates, Bread gets to go first.
Bread.
So, okay, I'm gonna go get everybody's stuff now. I'll be back with all the good weapons. We'll win this fight. Oh boy.
Bread's instructions were to bring back the people and the weapons.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. I'll get the people too. Don't you worry, y'all. Bread is on it. Okay, hold on. I just need
Find a horse or something. Stop just running everywhere.
Oh shit! Oh, there's the stables right there. It is all of the guards' turn. Excuse me, miss. Don't worry, we're gonna kill this witch. All right, roll for all the guards. So they do a decent amount of, you see, a blunderbuss goes off, Kalandra takes a hit, spear goes into him, that's Bumblechuck, another blunderbuss, Kalandra, okay, all right, just more heads for me to throw at bitches, let's go! All right, Domino's turn.
Is he gonna do something fantastic?
Does a cartwheel over one of the guards. That's right. It's me, Domino Fantastic, Scourge of the Seas, and lover of ladies, except for you, witch.
I love Domino Fantastic.
Domino Fantastic slices her over the. Oh, you like that one? Slices her twice. Sheaths it. I probably won't need that again. Unless I do, in which case I made a big mistake. But you know what? It looks cool as hell. Am I right? Am I right, everybody? Like,
You are absolutely right.
You're so right, Domino. You're so cool.
yeah, that's right. That's what we call a inspiring battle command. Sigmar and Dabarella, you can take the dodge or hide action as a free action. Woo! So Sigmar, you are next.
He wants to try to finish the fight. Like he's like, this is a battle of attrition.
Yeah.
he can take her before he gets taken. That's his thinking. So he's switching to the short sword that he had on hand.
So yeah, you still have your bone and marrow out,
Yeah, I
and you
haven't like returned it.
yeah you unsheath your short sword.
15,
15 hits,
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 damage.
He's basically unsheathing the sword and taking the slash. So
Oh,
it's like an immediate,
Very anime.
like a really quick draw attack.
I didn't even see that coming. Ah, slick. I'm gonna kill you.
All right, and I will use the bonus action for dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Free action.
The free action.
You're gonna need that because the first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna call her head. She's like, "Hey, you gotta keep biting him." So the head is gonna try to latch on to you, and it done. Come on, head, go get him. All right, I'll hit him with my axe, I guess. What is your armor class?
14.
Okay, then that hits.
Oh no.
Okay, so 14 damage slashing.
I'm at 10.
Well, whatever I roll next gets halved.
True.
12, so 6 damage.
I'm at 4 HP.
Yep.
Like, ow! Ow! Okay,
I'm gonna get your head.
Like Sigmar is like clearly bleeding profusely.
Dabarella.
Whoo boy.
So, like, Dabarella, do you want to give me a perception check? And then we'll see if you can figure
Yes,
out that.
please.
We are in the heat of battle, so this needs to be above a 12.
Would a 21 do it?
Shit, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Sigmar is fucked up. For a 21, yeah, if you're taking in the battle here, Kalandra looks like if a strong breeze came in, she
Right.
would go down.
Okay. With that information in mind, I'm going to swing again with the wok. So
Okay.
let's roll for attack.
You're still hitting from behind, and she just
Oh, really?
attacked Sigmar, so you get advantage.
Well, yeah, easy. 23
Yeah.
on that second one, so that hits.
Absolutely.
8 damage.
8 damage. So what happens is, she's slicing at Sigmar like, I'm gonna get your head, bonk. Ah, shit. And she collapses to the ground. So yeah, we'll say she goes down. We are now at the top of initiative.
I would like Dabarella to go over to Sigmar and...
Fell down. I'm dying.
It's not going to do much, but Dabarella's going to use Healing Word, which is a bonus action she can use.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so
Oh, great.
you regain 4 health.
So
I'm now
Sigmar,
at 8.
you feel
She says,
slightly
I
better.
believe in you.
Thanks, Dabarella. That was a nice walk in. You might have just saved my life. Again.
Just for good measure, I'm going to attack again because I do have 2 attacks with Thingo. So I'm going to attempt to bonk her again while she's down.
You wanna kill her?
That's what it sounds like. You get advantage.
not want
she's-
to?
I could have sworn you guys were like, you wanted to like try to like after
Oh,
you
I think
incapacitated.
Dabarella's mad now.
Ever since they murdered Mull Cutpurse, this is now how they are. But yeah, no, you get advantage too. You get advantage to hit. She's down.
We know is actively murdering other people,
The thing-
feeding them to her dad. And
The
then
only thing is
using
the
their
situation
heads.
isn't resolved yet.
That's true.
Like if she is dead when Latavia shows up, that leaves us with kind of no recourse.
Dabarella, this is your call. You don't get to have a conversation about this because we're still in your
Yeah.
turn. So however you feel, if you are attacking, you get advantage as she's not moving.
I'm gonna smack her.
All right.
26 on the attack roll.
Absolutely hit.
My goodness.
One of the guards turns to you and says, "You think we should all just kind of shoot her and hit her and just make sure she turns into paste? Because that's what you just did, and that might be a good idea. We'll follow your lead."
Ah!
I'll just make a witch paste.
Sigmar, what do you think?
Sigmar's feeling a bit.
I can't see.
Oh, this one doesn't want to make any decisions. If you all don't, we'll make a decision by ourselves, but we're willing to follow your lead in 5, 4,
Dabarella, she's down.
3,
This isn't like you to attack a
2,
down opponent.
1. Dabarella, we're looking at you. All right, we're making a decision unless you say something right now.
Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Just hold off for a minute. I just wanted to do one extra hit just to make sure.
All right. We were all about to turn her into some paste. We were all ready to. Our role was very decisive that we were all gonna just fucking murder this witch. She murdered a lot of our friends. She seemed like a genuinely bad person, but it's up to you. We'll hold off. You're the boss. All right. What I'm going to say is combat has ended. Grinderbin, you show up just in time to see like all the guards be like, I guess we won't murder her and wipe our boots with her corpse. If that's what you really want.
Step in like, oh no, who's getting murdered?
Sigmar gonna say, quick, find a way to bind her. Make sure she can't move at all. Sigmar just collapses to the ground.
Sigmar, your bow is still out. Like you have
Yeah,
a sword.
he's kind of just resting in.
God! I immediately cast Cure Wounds on Sig.
On Sigmar, sure. It does not heal his arm, which is bones and flesh and stuff.
Take 8 hit points. Get 8 hit points back.
I'm back at 16 now.
Okay, great.
Well, what happened to your arm? Why does it look kind of like a bow?
Ouchies happened. I think I might have an infection.
Unless anyone does anything, I'm going to roll a death save for Kalandra, who is on the ground, who has 2 fails already.
Oh, shit.
I mean, Grinderbin's on Sigmar right now.
Here it is, our very special dice roll to see if Kalandra lives.
Like, I'd like her to also answer questions if possible. So,
I think you need to let this one go, guys.
I mean, it's up to the group, but that's
You just
that's
have
my
to tell
thought.
me. 5,
God,
4.
guys, I think we might need her around. If you can, just stabilize her. We'll tie her down so she can't do any more damage.
Sigmar, you really want to do this?
Yeah, I just have a feeling that this works better in our favor if she's not
I
dead.
cast Spare the Dying.
You got this? All right.
Just for funsies. That would have killed her.
All right. Dead.
That would have killed her. Okay, you cast to Spare the Dying, and you look down at Kalandra, who, you know, all of a sudden, like, you see her like,
Are you Kalandra?
Fuck, I'm Kalandra.
and in comes Mortimer. Mortimer, what you see is like, you know, knights everywhere, a witch who is on the ground like, Sigmar is on the ground with half of his arm ripped open. Domino Fantastic is like, who's getting drinks? All right.
Mortimer looks around, goes, right then, quick update. Robot army, no longer a problem. Beyonce, no longer a problem. Still a problem. Incoming Eldritch Horror, who is their dad.
Kalandra, how do we stop your dad?
Is she alive? Draws rapier.
No, wait. We can use her, or she can help us, I think.
Looks around at all the bodies.
Is she being tied up? Like,
Oh yeah, Mum. Oh, here we'll get her. Oh, we got. Oh, she's all tied up now. We got the heads, which she used as a weapon. We kicked her axe away, and now she's tied up.
I want to throw out the light cantrip,
Okay.
just cause.
Yeah,
Shadow
no.
Witch.
Okay.
To remove any shadows, that
Mortimer's
is
just
an
gonna
incredibly smart
sprint
idea.
over to the gates and look around to see if there's any incoming horror.
There's currently no incoming horror. As you get near the gates, though, you hear horns in the distance as
Right.
if another threat is coming your way.
All right, well, he's not quite here yet, so we've got some time.
Like, I don't know how we're supposed to defeat that guy,
We have...
but Kalandra's our best bet at learning at least what to expect, like weaknesses, liability. Like, can he be reasoned with? We did it once.
Okay, well, if we can, we should go get Betty.
Oh yeah, Bread is actually on that. He wrote out to basically get them to come
What?
back.
Hold up. Why is Bread here?
He got
oh yeah, he was in the dungeon.
Oh, did he see Bonesy?
Bonesy's
Bonesy's here.
Yeah,
with
Bonesy
the
and
queen.
Beyonce are hanging out.
Oh right, yeah. I guess he
Oh,
is
that's
the
really nice.
king. I guess that checks out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Now,
So how's Beyonce doing?
Talk to Kalandra before anything bad
Oh,
happens.
we do gotta talk to Kalandra. All right, Kalandra.
Hey,
Is there any way to stop your monstrous father from terrorizing this place?
well, sure.
How's that?
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
I knew that was coming.
Of course.
I mean, no, she doesn't whip you off because she's tied up. She's like, "Oh, I'm whipping you off. You can't see it. It's my arms are behind my back. Yeah, you can take one part of yourself and stick it up another part of yourself. Fuck it."
Calandra, you bitch. You know that you're
What's that?
inside your sister's barrier, right? We're the reason it's down right now.
Oh, thank you for letting me kill all those people. Hey, everybody! These people let me in.
That is
That's not what happened. And you know it, you evil witch.
It's because of you that I killed everybody.
We could get the barrier back up, by the way.
Okay.
Calandra will, Mordred will point the point of his rapier at Calandra's nose. Say, you know, you could still get out of this alive. None of your sisters are dead and your father is alive. That could all stay as it is. All you have to do is think like a reasonable person. It's true you got in because the barrier was down, because Beyonce had her jewel off for the cleaning. But guess what? That could go back on at any moment. She could be in the process of putting it back on right now. So you need to think long and hard about your future ambitions.
Yeah, you said you were here to see B. But were you trying to fight her? Because I don't know how that was going to go.
Oh, I was here to kill B.
Yeah, you're probably not.
we figured
Why would
that
you
to
want
happen.
to kill your sister?
because you banished them. There's a thought.
Listen to that one. I've been stuck outside of my home for an ungodly long time.
Question.
Eh?
Isn't your dad technically dead?
That's a complicated question.
What happened?
Well, let me tell you a story.
I'm so ready for this.
Is it a quick story?
It's a real quick story. Go fuck yourself.
Yep, saw that coming.
That's not very nice.
Calandra,
Clearly, she came here to die because
What?
she showed up to fight Beyonce.
yeah, we're not here to get intelligence from this lady. I'm a little bit surprised you're still alive, to be
Right?
honest.
I am too, to be quite frank
But
with you.
since you are, Calandra, here are your options.
Okay.
You can keep pressing this and probably die, or you can go back out there, call off your mad dad, go off nice and quietly back home, and we all forget about this.
It's real cute that you think I can call him off.
Oh dear.
That's adorable. Yeah, no, I'll go out there and have a little cuddle session.
But you might have a good idea for how to stop him.
I might.
Okay,
Sure
I'm sick,
might.
I'm sick of pissing about.
any
Mortimer's
mind
going to
control?
cast suggestion.
Yeah, there we go.
He's saying, and
There
you
we
want
go.
to tell me.
His weakness. Yes. It's about fucking yourself.
We cannot.
That's your
kill this woman.
weakness.
We cannot.
Because guess what? I'm immune to being charmed, motherfucker. You can't see my middle fingers. I'm immune to being charmed.
Well, I might have ideas. Let's stab her.
Oh no, don't. She's too fun.
I don't think we have any other option other than to regroup. Can somebody carry me and this bitch back to the courtyard?
That's witch to you, motherfucker.
Take me by Egalier. I think she could probably heal.
Oh, you need a heal, do you? I can probably oblige. What's in it for me?
You'll have a healed Sigmar. I think
mean,
I
that's a pretty good thing to have.
I felt like I had to be tokenly in character. All right, you big
I'm in
wuss.
a lot of pain.
All right, I'm going to use Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell.
Holy moly.
heals.
That's huge.
16.
That's good.
32.
All right, Sigmar, you are feeling
All right.
mighty good.
Be like, how much more healing do we need before that arm gets taken care of?
This is another problem that I'll probably have to explain later.
I couldn't find a bow, but it seems you found one. So never mind.
If we have the Eldritch Horror on the way, these punk-ass guards are not helping. Sigmar has half health. We should get to where Egalier and Beyonce can help.
We know where it's going. If we can clear the path for it to get there and have people set up around the perimeter, that if we need to attack it, it can just be a barrage.
Yeah, all the people who just did this fight should
Yeah.
follow us to that look. We should regroup. Those are the words I
Okay, get anybody. It should be coming from the north.
Okay.
Start going north. I don't know if you have a compass, and just get people to get away.
Okay.
Between here and the castle, just
Yeah.
move far away. And then I'll point to another guy and be like, everyone in the castle, between here and the courtyard.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's out of the way.
Okay.
And anyone that can have a crossbow or a blunderbuss or whatever. Get them to the main courtyard.
We can do that. You can count on me.
Good.
Tick-Nose Bumblechuck.
Wow, you sound like a very memorable person.
Yeah, everyone's favorite character.
I love that guy.
You're my second favorite right now.
All right.
Like everybody else, to the courtyard.
Still feel if we had all three sisters, we could give the dude pause for thought.
I mean, she's on the way. Like, there's nothing we could do about
Okay,
when
well,
they
let-
arrive.
well, if someone is still here when she arrives, direct her to the courtyard, okay?
I'm tired of playing my favorite tabletop RPGs as one of the old boring races. I don't want those generic, store-brand backstories. I want to roll a character with a bit more character. Well, Roll for Combat is here to help with their incredible new book, Battle Zoo Ancestry's Classic Creatures, which gives you the power to create the character of your dreams. Dig into 12 unique playable monster races in this beautifully printed, massive, hard-cover book filled with in-depth descriptions, abilities, lore, and more. Send that dusty old dwarf right back to the mines and live out your isekai fantasy by becoming an actual intelligent weapon that you wield yourself. Or you could let a friend grab you instead. Teamwork. Put that elf back on the shelf and become a sentient dungeon, complete with traps, treasures, and a living avatar. You could even put an end to the age of man and become a shape-shifting mimic. You know, those things that gave you trust issues ever since you were eaten by one in Dark Souls? Ooh, that could be you. Click the link below or head on over to battlezoo.com to secure your copy of Battle Zoo Ancestry's Classic Creatures today and become the life of your adventuring party. You all make your way to the courtyard. All of the guards start posting up, like they get behind cover. That everyone grabs a ranged weapon, you know, whether it's throwing spears, whether it is blunderbusses or crossbows.
Yep.
They cannot find any bows or arrows for some reason, as if some sort of very powerful entity got rid of them all so he could make a deal with someone that would F them up later. We'll find that out later. But they all, like, they're positioned on roofs. They are positioned all around. They're like, as soon as anything weird comes through, we're gonna shoot the crap out of them.
Sigmar wants to ask Egalir for help on a heal.
Okay. So you walk up to Egalir and she's like, Sigmar, I don't have. What the fuck?
I know I've been cursed, apparently. So this is my bow now.
Be so fucking stupid.
I didn't.
How did you get? You know what? Fuck it. I cannot remove a curse, but what do you need, Sigmar?
We just took out Beyonce's sister. She's still alive.
Yeah, she's just over there.
What? Maybe we should kill her.
Listen,
Well, some
you're
people
right in front of
thought
the
she
queen.
might have some interesting intelligence, but that didn't turn out to be true, did it?
Oh, Queen Bee? Don't worry. She can't hear shit.
Why can't she hear me?
She's had a hard day.
Oh, no, I've been trying to coax her out of it.
Well, maybe her sister, that she hasn't seen in 20 years, could maybe coax her into another emotion. I don't know. The point is, I didn't think it was prudent to murder another.
I mean, we can
royal
murder
family.
Calandra whenever.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like she's
Maybe
down.
now.
She's incapacitated. Her dad's on the way. We don't want to make the situation worse. I'm
Okay.
looking for any edge we could possibly have.
Okay.
I don't feel right about taking her out right now.
Okay.
But it
I
was
could do it.
was a bitch and a half to fight her.
Yeah.
I could use a heal. Please.
Fuck you.
Pretty please.
Fuck you.
Pretty please.
I've already done one, so, you know, it's only fair.
Okay. I will heal you. The upsetting thing is you're not even letting me have the enjoyment of watching you get cursed and be hurt because there is so much shit coming. Is
I think
Latavius
it's weird that you would take enjoyment in that. That's all I'm saying.
in your pain?
Yeah.
The person that ruined all of my life and plans as far as my future goals? Yes, I take great joy in your pains. I don't know if I'd like to see you dead, but injured I enjoy. Remember when you fucked up my life?
Sorry.
Oh!
I am injured. I'm injured. If you heal me, there's a potential for me to get injured again. Does that work? I just need a heal.
I'll take it. I'll take that. You can have 25 heal.
Oh.
Yes, that was quite a powerful
50
spell.
57.
All right, I'm
Good.
very close to full health now.
Beyonce's been a little catatonic.
So Mossman's going to run up to King Bonesy.
Yeah.
And say, Bonesy, Jesuit, whatever you go by these days. Get the pen out. We need to know everything you know about whatever's down that hole.
He takes the thing and he hands you one piece of paper. The first piece of paper says, that's where the meteor hit me. And the second...
What?
He hands you a second piece of paper that says, "I've never been inside."
Well, it's perhaps we should gather intelligence on what's down there.
There's something on the way right now, though. Like, I don't want whoever's up here to get hurt.
I think whatever's down there is currently not a threat.
Right.
Whatever's out there is absolutely currently a threat.
And you're saying to run from it?
I'm saying we need to get all the pieces out of the box, to go back to a previous metaphor. We need to know what's down there and if it can be useful to us.
And just at that moment, you see, like right here, space-time kind of warp a little bit, like reality, like the fabric of reality warps a little bit, and inside of a giant cup comes Albert, Moped, and Betty Ticklepuss.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And they all hop out of the cup, and Albert takes the cup, and it shrinks back down to a little.
Albert has transportation magic?
My gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Betty gave that to me a while ago, a little witch gift.
Oh, thank
Mummy.
fuck you're here. Betty.
Do you have our stuff?
Oh yeah, gets all of your weapons, all of everything. Like, we just grabbed everything. We're ready for the.
Full power.
You took care of her already. All right, my man.
Yeah, you know it.
Calandra's no longer a threat. It's Big Daddy that's the problem.
Yeah, he's definitely on his way here.
Shit.
Yeah, so Betty, anything you can tell us would be useful right now.
So
Can we just soak this in for? We have all three
Yeah,
members of Destiny's
I'm
Child
hoping this
in the same place. Is that not?
I mean,
We do have bigger issues.
is that
Do you
not?
think they're about to break into songs, Casey? Like,
I hope it's Survivor if they do. Because that's what we need.
Does anyone here know anything about what's down the hole?
Yeah,
incidentally?
and Betty's just like, about my father. I don't think you're ready for that jelly.
he got it in.
I didn't know if I said it earlier, so I wanted to make sure I said it.
It was worth it regardless.
Okay, hold on. Latavia, obviously very strong, very powerful. As far as I know, he no longer has eyes, and so can't be blinded, it can't be charmed, can't be deafened, can't be exhausted, and can't go prone because of the jelly.
Yeah.
Can he be reasoned with at all?
Doubt at this point.
I am
Did a little bit of talking, but
I am frankly shocked. It would have taken near impossible luck
That's
to
exactly-
pull off what happened last time.
All right, good
I
to
can't
know.
believe that worked
So
last
it'll
time.
never happen again, no matter how well.
If you get inconceivably lucky, you can probably bring him down from murderous rage, where he is now, to just regular murderous.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right, so negotiation off the
Is
table.
probably off
Yeah,
the table.
we should.
Okay.
I think
Glad to
we
know
do
that.
need to kill
Yeah,
this.
I would assume
Okay,
so.
so let's look down this hole and see if there's anything that might be conveniently useful if we could use it against him.
You know, Domino and Moped are like, we'll watch the witch that's down, make sure she won't do nothing. Oh, yeah.
Is there a statue of Queen Beyonce or something in here? In the courtyard?
Statue of Queen
Yeah.
Beyonce in this courtyard. Sure, what we'll say is that statue isn't of Beyonce, but is of Beyonce, Cheserick, and Cheserick. Like a family statue. A little bigger than life size for the three of them, each of them. So it is a heavy statue, yeah. What do you... Oh no. Is that a good thing or a bad
Oh,
thing?
it's by your wording, it's a heavy statue.
Fine. Yeah, no, it's a very big statue. Okay, great. So as you, the three of you are going to head down to the hole, and as you head down to the hole, you know, Betty and, you know, Calandra's like, get me over by my sisters. And you hear, you know, oh. And so that starts happening as you're going down the hole. You don't hear that conversation, which means I don't need to say it.
Hey, I feel like this reminds me of how we first met.
A little deja vu.
So what was that about the prince?
Oh, he's been assassinated.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Wait, was it the assassin that came after you and me?
I
could
think
well have
yeah,
been.
it was a full cloak and it was a fully metal dude.
If Beyonce was gonna control a robot
Well, let's
army,
not dwell. Let's look around this
Yeah,
hole.
I don't know why it would
Why
kill
would it
him,
ki-
but it was right next to him when he died. He went to put on the necklace and was like, "Ooh, I feel so powerful," and then he just died.
did the necklace kill him?
I don't know.
Well, I couldn't have done much. It was the fake necklace,
That's
remember?
true. It was the fake necklace.
Oh, incidentally, I'm currently holding both necklaces in my pockets. I should probably have mentioned that.
Do you remember which one's which?
Of course, I'm a master thief. I'm in smart. I remember these things.
Let's just make sure nobody knows that you got that going on in your pockets.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention it while we were around them.
So, what you see as you go into this hole created, apparently, when a meteor struck this area, killing King Chesarik, is technology that you
Ooh.
cannot fully fathom. You see all sorts of glowing, moving components. Over in this area, this is a cliffside over here. Over the cliff, what you see is rows and rows of these pods, all filled with metal men. This is a grand army. Everyone give me either perception or investigation.
No insight?
Perception.
No insight for this one. As you walk around this area, I want to see what you can find.
I rolled
14.
a 10.
10, 14,
22.
19.
19. So for Grinderbin and Mortimer, so as you all walk around, you
Clever
are...
none of you have mentioned that we're wearing each other's outfits. By the way.
Like, I knew they were fucking each other.
So
This is what happens when you get dressed in the dark. Right?
for Dabarella and Sigmar, you are just far too in awe
Yeah, like,
of
I'm staring
all
at this stuff over here.
of this. This little doodad over here is like moving and whirling and there's beeping. But this is beyond technology that you have ever seen. You have basic technology, but this is beyond.
Right.
For Grinderbin and Mortimer, as you look around, what you see here in these structures, these would probably be like things that were dug for castle structures.
Yeah.
And under here, something almost imperceptible is you find a very large tome, like a large book. Grinderbin, you would know the symbols on this book are that of Sharon Ferryman,
Ooh.
the god or goddess that transfers the dead.
Mortimer says, who built all this? Seems a bit beyond Mole Cutpurse tech.
Yeah, very much.
And as you look on the wall of soldiers, like you see like these wire soldiers, I don't want to call them soldiers because they're just metal men, but like this wall of wiring is all hooked up to there. You see blinking and beeping, like you can put together the pieces that this is kind of
This
like
is
the
connected
battery. Yeah.
to those things.
If we cut these wires, I'm sorry, we don't know what wires are. If we cut these tubes that seem to be offering some level of support or energy to them,
Well, they're not currently alive. They seem to be shut down. Well, we already know that
wanna
they
look at
need
the
some
book?
kind of magical artifact to power them.
oh, I absolutely want to look at the book.
Look at the
but I'm
book.
just-
Look at the book.
But it's a tome. It's like
Doesn't
look at
matter.
the
Look at the book.
Bible.
Can you
Like,
read?
what
Can
am
you
I gonna
read
get
like?
from that?
Can you read like the first?
Can I like
the foreword or
do a
something?
scan of
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay, we already know that you use a magical artifact to power the army. So Mortimer's going to look around and try to see how one does that.
Sure. sure.
Would that be Arcana or
Whatever you want.
Oh well, in that case, 32.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1
Did the
second
witch come back?
because that's gonna be a longer tale. So Yahtzee, yeah, you definitely see a lot of knobs, a lot of dials, a lot of places for artifacts to go as far as like powering. You see a lot of places that you could like hook up an artifact. This table in particular seems to be something that you could place something on, hook something up to, and also like old punch card computers. Do you remember those? Like zzz, 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 it would read those. You see things like that as far as commands are concerned. In the tome of Sharon Ferryman, you are reading about death and about what is known as kind of the Great Death, if you will. Way in the past, this was even before the Aasimar came to Angundari. There was a great war. This is something that you all wouldn't necessarily know about because it's so long ago that it has faded into myth, faded into nothingness. It's known as the Great Sapra War. And so all intelligent beings were fighting at that point. And what you would definitely notice as a Flora folk is there is no mention of flora folk. They mention humanoids and they mention animal people. Absolutely no plant people. And within the writings of Sharon Ferryman, what you are reading about is the influx of souls that has overwhelmed the underworld, overwhelmed almost like a reincarnation. Like, we can't process this many souls. We need more places for these souls to go. Because you rolled such a high insight check, you start putting it together that these were built ages ago as a way to house the influx of souls of the mass dead.
But they're not getting souls put into them.
They are not getting souls put into them
Because they're not powered right
because
now.
they're not powered right now.
So if we powered, based on from what I'm reading, if we powered them on, they would become alive and they would have some sort of soul in them. And they would have the things that all of us would have: free will, self-conscious, probably that too.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Because of your insane arcane check there, 100%, it would be a mixture of that and the programming to program, because they can follow instructions if they are soulless. But once they have a soul, they can just be Sapra. They can be intelligent beings who make their own choices.
I'm going to look at everyone by the machine and be like, do not touch that.
Why not?
Tell you in a moment. All right. With my check, I need to know how to do one of two things or both.
Okay.
How to shut the whole operation down so everything powers down.
Okay.
Second thing, how could I bring them into existence without a punch card order so they wouldn't have to take orders, they would have free will?
Sure. Both of those things, because again of your incredible arcane check. One is very simple. If you want to brick everything, you destroy these machines, like these like golden globy machines. The other option is, of course, just seal the hole. This is a bit of a moral choice here, but you can just walk away and have someone else deal with it. Then I get to figure out what's going on.
Okay, how much of this is Grindelwald filling us in on?
Currently none.
Okay, so since Grindelwald's not saying it, what was saying, I think we could power some robot servants of our own. Take care of that blobby bastard, quick, smart, toot sweet.
Be like, don't touch anything yet.
Why, you got the fucking owner's manual over there?
Yeah,
Yes.
what is the book saying?
All right. Oh, to finish up what you were saying.
If you were to power them on without any punch card instructions, they would be programless.
As a human, that sounds like a nightmare where you would have things just come to life without any instructions, without teaching, parenting, all that.
Yeah.
As a Dikaria, it's like, oh, well, there's some set of pre-programmed things. Is there any sense of that in this?
I guess, what you're picking up with the fact that these are kind of like reincarnated souls is they would have certain primal instincts that everyone has, but also that like there would be carryover from their former lives. Not necessarily exact copies, but they would have like,
Deborah then wants to come in and go,
Wait a minute. I recognize that. That book's from Karen.
Yeah, it is.
Who's Karen?
Karen Fairman's really cool. So they're like the god of the underworld, and like our friend had this phone and they could call Karen on it, and it was really, really neat. What does the book say?
All right, so long story short, we can either shut this all down and stop anyone from running this army, or we could allow reincarnated souls to enter these and bring about a new kind of people into the world.
Why would
What?
Karen want that?
Why would anyone
I'm really
want
skimming
that?
this, but I think because there's so many people, so many folks, some that were originally here and some that weren't, that like the Second Life place is getting overrun, and this was a place to put reincarnated
I'm
souls.
gonna be honest, guys. This seems above our pay grade. I don't think we
Speak
should be
for yourself, mate.
I don't think we should be deciding where the dead go.
We should ask. Why don't we try and track down Susan and ask her?
I mean,
She could call Karen and ask.
I think we got to deal with this right now, though. Maybe I'm wrong and we can put this off, but
Look,
it seems
we're all
like
been
this
getting
might be an issue.
overexcited here. How about we just not bother? We've got what Pikeworth sent us for. We've finished our mission. Let's just scarper and leave them to clean this up.
Can Sigmar do a perception check to see if he can hear how things are going above us?
Yeah, you can.
It's probably a great idea.
Probably a great
Like,
idea.
but if we leave this now, someone could still use this. We have to decide what to do with it. We either need to shut it down or make it run on its own.
Well, if someone has to use it, then the best way to make sure no jiggery-pokery happens is for us to be the ones to use
Why
it.
are we turning these on?
We either
Since
have to
when do
turn-
we play with the dead?
Then we can just shut the whole thing down.
I don't like
could
this
tell them
idea.
to defend themselves
Sigmar's gonna pull out
against
his
the
bow
Tara.
and fire at the big globe. He's making an executive decision.
Is anyone trying to stop him, or am I rolling it?
Pack it in, Sigmar. Let's talk about this.
Can we talk to
You
fairies
two
right
get-
Sigmar, there is a giant monster about to kill
know
us.
if we can't
It's
Stop,
still
stop,
about to kill us.
Stop. Sigmar, Mortimer, dexterity off.
14.
14 versus what?
8.
Okay. As you go to pull your arcane arrow, Mortimer removes your hand from your bloody bow, stopping that.
Look,
Gotcha.
Cool heads, please. Cool heads.
Question.
Yes.
Could Dabarella use her channel divinity to ask Tartarsaurus if they can, put her on the phone to Karen?
Yeah.
That would be great. It would be super useful.
Absolutely. Let's see how long you can stay on the line. Give me a religion check.
I would like to help.
And how would you like to help?
Going through this book and knowing what little bit about ferrymen, try and do some of talk about this. These things are what matter to ferrymen.
Okay.
Be sure to hark on these points.
Dabarella, this sounds like a very special role that we're going to do in our Dice Envy Dice camera because we want this to be important. You're about to talk to your god.
Very special casserole!
Oh, dang.
I'm going to do the Bardic Inspiration because I would like this to last a while if we can. So +4, 21.
21.
Uh,
Yeah, very nice.
We got to have this conversation. So I will genius inspiration thing. So 26.
A 26. So you channel divinity because it is a group thing. The visage of tartar sauce appears in front of all of you.
I could have done that with minor illusion.
You could have, but it wouldn't be me.
Hi, Tartarsaurus!
Dabarella, one of my children. What may tartar sauce do for you?
It's so lovely to speak with you. I have a strange request.
Yes.
We're looking at some real funky stuff that we don't quite understand, and it's related to one of the other gods, Karen Ferryman. Do
Karen, yes.
you think you could put me on the line somehow with Karen?
Dabarella, you are a new disciple to tartar sauce, and I appreciate your patronage, your gifts to me. You invoking my name is wonderful, but to be clear, you're calling upon your god to connect you to a different god.
Yes.
Look, everything depends on this, all right? This is a big one.
Mortimer,
Oh. Okay, gods know our names. Fine.
we are gods. We know many things, Mortimer.
Well, it's funny you're calling me that then.
Well, I know what you prefer to be called, and I am a nice god, so maybe you can shut up.
Sigmar laughs at that.
Totally. Whole chuckle from the group.
Dabarella, I will put you on the phone with Karen. That's an okay request. It's just weird. It's the first time you've reached out to me. And that's,
That's so kind. You and I can, when we get back and we've dealt with this, I'll talk to you all the time and we'll have really cool conversations. I talk a lot and I get distracted sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't want to talk to me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dabarella, you are blessed. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, hi there. This is Karen.
Oh, hey, Karen. It's lovely to see you again. Do you remember
You're the two that got me Mo. Oh, that fucker's burning down here.
I can see.
Oh, he's
I
great.
can see there's a lot of this story you haven't filled us in on.
Susan says hi.
Oh, tell her.
Yeah, I will. She's on a mission though, so she can't. She's in the middle of stuff.
Boosting ghouls.
Yeah, oh, boosting all the
Do
ghouls.
you guys want to maybe ask about the current situation?
I'm so
we got
sorry. Grindelman, I might let you take
Okay,
this one.
I don't know if you can like see where we are at the moment.
Let me just look. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. What?
Oh my guys!
Yeah. What is this?
Oh, you found my guys!
Yeah. What are your guys like? I skimmed your book. Apparently, you're reincarnating souls into machines.
Oh, yeah, there were, okay.
That didn't happen.
Like way a long time before you were around. Well, you're not when you were conceived. I know that story. Okay, so yeah, a long time ago, a lot of death, a lot of souls. No place for the souls to go, you know? And so like I'm backed up to shit over here. It's like I can only ferry a few at a time, and that's only if they come in a group, like family discounts. Oh, we got and then they start, you know what? They start going back up. And that's where you get the ghosts. That's where you get the ghouls. That's where you get the apparitions. And that's not good for the people. That's gonna fuck up their life. So I was like, oh, we'll make some guys. We'll make some guys to put them in, right? As it turns out, like these guys would work great. That's where you guys came from. Isn't that great?
What?
The flora folk.
The flora folk.
You put souls in.
Well, I didn't do
flowers?
that. I didn't do that. No, we're still trying to figure out who did that.
Oh.
We're still trying to figure that one out, but that's where the souls came from. You know, like the grasses just turned so red because of all of the wars that we think that the blood and the souls kind of intermixed, started making plant people.
So is that why the souls didn't go into the robot men?
Well, I think that was a different issue. I think some of my acolytes got a little too full of themselves, and they thought they could control. Who put the punch card in here? That's not mine. That punch card's not mine.
Yeah, that's a bad part.
We didn't do that. What does that do?
Don't answer that. Look, what?
That's not mine.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, that's not mine.
Wait, do you recognize this
need-
machinery?
Ignore him. Just ignore him for the moment.
I know
We
you,
have a
so I'm gonna
limited
listen to
time
you.
amount up
You're right.
here.
All right.
This is a collect call.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
I wanted to shut these down, but now I feel conflicted because I wouldn't be here if somebody stopped the next phase of souls. So maybe that's just a natural thing that happens.
Oh, you know, the original intent for these fellas was, to kind of absorb some of the souls so we would have life back. They would be life. You know, you can do that. You're right there. You can turn them on. I'm sure you need a power source, but
You think we should turn it on?
I think we should turn it on.
So if we do that, where are the souls that will power them come from?
oh man, you need quite a powerful object, or like to phone a different friend who had access to some sort of power.
This
We can
has
destroy. Will it
nothing
destroy the
to
power
do
source?
with
Yeah.
us.
Oh wait, hold on for a second. Oh, a whole bunch of more souls just came. Where'd you guys come from?
Shit.
Oh, they came from the. Are you at where? You're at the
Yeah, we're at
castle.
the castle.
Oh yeah, these guys just
about
came
to-
from there. They're. Oh, more. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of
Need to
death.
get back.
If we use this, will it destroy it?
It's a power source. Will it destroy the
Will
power
it
source?
destroy the power source if we use this to raise some metal men?
Oh yeah. They do that. And you know how magic works. It eats the
yes,
thing your
thank
boys.
you. That'll do.
Oh, hey. Yeah, you want to? Okay, just wait in. Sorry, they keep coming up. Something's killing a lot up
Can
there.
I just rip that punch card machine out before we do this, or is that going to cause a problem?
No, please rip it out. I don't know who put that in
Can
there.
you rip that out for me?
It's my acolytes. They're a bunch of dickheads sometimes. They think, oh, death. I'm the master of death. Oh, fuck you, you know? I hate to pardon my East Mountainer, but like I just think that it's like, listen, I'm the goddess of death. They think they get all high and mighty.
All
They
right.
control the death.
Can you rip the punch card machine out?
Yes.
You're like, all right, where do we put the necklace?
Oh, see this thing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that right there, and then you
right,
flip
just
some. I'll tell you, flip some
plunk it on.
switches.
These switches.
Okay, do you need me anymore?
Oh, say hi to Chiserik for us.
You know the Chiserik? Oh, that little fucker. I'm gonna poke him with all my stuff. He keeps complaining. He wants to see the manager. No, that's me. I keep moving him to the back of the line. Oh, he squeals.
Give him one from us.
Oh, okay, hold on for a second. Ew.
Thank you, Karen. You've been a wonderful help. Thank you for talking.
Bye, Dabrella.
to
Bye,
us.
Grinderband. Bye, you two. I'm sure I'll meet you later.
Bye.
Because
Bye,
when you
then.
die, you'll see me. Bye.
Bye then. See you later.
So you have the gem in the table, and you've flipped a switch. what you see immediately is like all the lights around the table start to boop, 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 boop. The gem kind of raises up a little bit and evaporates.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we did it.
It is destroyed,
I'm still not sure what we did.
and you don't notice any of the metal men stirring, is what I will say.
Okay,
Wasn't powerful enough yet.
maybe.
Or maybe it just takes time. Like it needs some fresh souls.
Whew. Okay, so here is what is going to happen. Up here, you have the four of you, Egalier, Moped, Albert, Betty, Domino, and an army of Queen Beyonce's soldiers. So what happens here is Latavia Ticklepuss slithers his way into the courtyard, sees all of you. You took my daughter away from me. You took my family away from me.
Oh, you did that yourself.
This is what we mean by beyond being talked down.
Yes. Yes. So, he starts ripping into it. The first person he sees is Sigmar. And so, Sigmar, you see all of his tentacles start vibrating very hard and in your direction. So, you start to feel your body actually lift off the ground. Can you give me a strength check? 9. Okay, great. So what happens is your body starts floating off the ground as he goes. He raises you up into the air using the telekinesis spell. So the first thing you notice is one of the lights on your gauntlet.
Yes.
Lights up. Then what you notice is you falling as he brings you back down, doing 10 damage to you.
You're just a magnet for it.
Yep.
Today, aren't you?
Take my daughter away from me. Take my daughter away from me. Mortimer.
I guess Mortimer's going to kick things off with some vicious mockery.
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, look at you big used sanitary towel of a person. We got your daughters. What you going to do about that?
Unless it's less than a 7, he's not going to succeed.
Okay. I spelled DC 16. So he gets 2d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Ooh, okay. Roll me some damage.
6.
Okay. Oh, no, my daughters. Oh. You see him take some psychic damage. Sigmar, it is your turn.
All right, so Sigmar, who just got slammed to the ground.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. How do you like it? He uses the gauntlet to throw the same gravity spell at him and literally do what was just done to him. So lift him high in the air and then slam him back down.
Perfect. He makes a strength saving throw and gets a 5.
Nice.
And so, yeah. When you crush him back down and you notice the red slot on the gauntlet
Got it.
disappears. So he takes 15 damage from being slammed on the ground. Dabarella.
She's gonna run up, and she's gonna attempt to smack with her wooden spoon.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
10.
10 damage. Okay. Second attack.
She swings again, and 17 again.
Boom.
13.
Boom. That's big. You guys have done a lot of damage to him so far. Great. Yeah. So you run up to him, smack him with your spoon, smack him. Oh no, my daughters. I don't know if that's the voice I used before. Then Moped is going, hey, you fucker, you took away my best friend. Throws his foot at him, hits him on the way there, hits him on the way back, doing more damage. Oh, I got more foot where that came from. Albert
Yes.
runs.
Albert, yes.
Get yours, Albert.
Albert runs up
it, Albert.
right next to Dabarella, takes out his little wooden staff, makes it big, smacks him with his wooden staff. Not my man. Grinderbin,
All right.
it is your turn.
We'll look at Papa Goop I'm gonna look at the 3 daughters.
Mm.
It's 3 daughters over there.
Yeah.
Look back at Papa Goop and be like, I hope you find peace in the next life or when you come back here. And takes his shield, casts one portal under the statue of Beyonce Cheserick, another Cheserick, and the other portal 30 feet above.
Oh, you. That's some tricky fuckery right there.
We did say that's how that worked.
You did say it was also very heavy.
It's a very heavy statue.
This is where you cut the edit and him saying, by your wording, it's a heavy statue.
Fine. Yeah. No, it's a very big statue. Yes. Unfortunately, we have laid out these rules. That's how it works. The statue, and what you see is Latavia just being like, I'm gonna get my family back, or I'm gonna kill all y'all. And the statue melts him. Basically, it turns him into a unmoving puddle of bones and former man.
Gee, I kind of assumed that would be harder.
Yes, all Latavia is no more, smushed under a statue of a once loving family.
I have a feeling his soul just went downstairs.
Yeah,
and he might come back semi-sane. And
You never
just like,
know.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So as you kind of brush the jelly off of yourself,
Just keeping a quite far distance, I'll have you know.
you look over, you notice that Beyonce is kind of out of her catatonic state a little bit, talking with Betty, and that Calandra is still on the ground, just going, I'm gonna murder you!
Beyonce, Betty, it's up to you. We could, put her down right now.
And that's when Beyonce is going to get up and just say, this has been quite a traumatic day for all of us.
Hasn't it?
The horror that was once my father, my sisters being reunited, my son is dead, my husband is kind of returned to me. Beyonce gets up, takes Egalir's sword from her, and stabs it into Calandra.
Oh.
See, I could have done that half an hour ago.
I think 2 robots just got souls.
She just says, some things are better off dead. And, just kind of drops the sword and starts to walk away towards her tower.
She's gonna be haunted for life, I'll bet.
Probably. Anything we're saying to anyone before we head home?
her and Betty looking like they're on speaking terms. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Betty,
you
how,
two.
what happened?
Can you two reconcile now? Like, that would be great.
I believe we can start up a conversation. I think she needs a night, sleep it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You don't sleep off that kind of trauma in a short amount of time.
What is your
Losing
deal, man?
someone
You gotta
like
chill.
I'm just really psyched that we're going home soon.
Losing someone like that is a big deal, but we've made it. Obviously not Calandra, but she was gone. I'm shocked you all didn't kill her sooner. I think
Didn't
that was
seem like our place.
that's no. You know why? Because you all are heroes.
I mean, I'd have done it.
Well, you three. You three are heroes,
I
and
prefer the word entrepreneur.
I'm good with hero.
I suppose, me and Albert, we can finally live our life together.
That's really lovely.
That's really exciting.
Well, at least there's that.
And, Albert goes over to Moped. Moped, you did it. You got me unshoveled. So what are you going to do now? You want to come with me and Betty? We're going to hop in the cup and go on some adventures. And Albert goes, oh, you newlyweds, you go ahead. I got a job. I'll be over invested. You ever need me? My man. My man.
Oh yeah. Someone give Betty and Albert a business card so they know they can come and visit anytime. We'll get you the bestest room.
All right. We'll come and pay a visit. But first, we're going to find a room in this castle and just, spend the night.
Mortimer makes eye contact with Egalir.
Yeah. You didn't need to tell us that.
Oh, all right. That's fine. All right.
Bonesy, I think Bread was here. He's pretty much, he's okay. Did you want to see him at all?
Oh, Bones is like, click, 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 click. And just at that moment, running in with a very small club, you see Brad go, I'm ready to fight too for my... Oh. Well, you guys took care of it.
Brad,
Bonesy!
Brad, you're the bravest baker.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Brad. We wouldn't have been able to defeat Latavia if you hadn't gone and got our stuff for us.
I did it.
Hello, Brad. Didn't know you were here.
I was here. Hey, guy I don't know. Hey.
Oh, well, we're past that. But
That's
thanks.
true. No, that's true. Hey, everybody. And Bones is like, click, 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 click. I know, I heard you were the king. Click, 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 click. What? Oh, well, I hope you and Beyonce can figure it out. She seemed pretty sick. Click, click, click. Oh, I knew you could do it. Bonesy, I'm sorry, Your Highness. And Bonesy goes, click, 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 click. I know I don't need to call you that, but still, it's formal.
Wait, can you understand him?
Of course I can. Can't you?
So what are you going to do now, Brad?
Well, yeah, I gotta get back to the milkweed. Not everyone's gonna just bake and, make the stuff for the guys.
Well, perhaps we'll see you again someday.
Okay, that's great.
It will be a treat.
Oh.
Can Sigmar have like a quick message with Eglir?
You absolutely can.
So Sigmar finally retracts the thing. I'm assuming he knows that he can just do that when he wants, right?
You can. So you're retracting it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Roll a d12.
Oh, I have to roll a d12 to put it back?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, you do.
It's fucking wild. 10? I mean...
Okay, great. You take 10 damage.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
As like the bones and the tendons like snap back in, it causes 10 damage.
He goes, ah!
And Eglir goes, Jeepus crisp, what the fuck?
Yeah, may need your help finding out what the fuck that was about. But I just want to say, you actually really came through for us here. I know we probably fucked up whatever you had going on, but I do want to say, I appreciate that you helped us with what we had going on.
With your arm.
No, that hurt a lot.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Center. Sometimes our allegiances align. We stopped a monstrosity and apparently an army of evil robots.
Yeah, that happened.
So that's good.
Yeah, about that.
I'm glad I could help. I'm glad we are on good terms, as we should be, as we have a wedding to prepare for.
You and Ro, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Yes.
scared. I had a little bit of deja vu. Sorry.
Oh, she takes a swing at you. Does a 20 hit?
Probably.
Slap the
That probably hits.
You take 6 damage.
God damn.
She goes, oh, okay. I've been wanting to do that since you broke off our wedding, and now I feel very good about it. And she knocks you down and helps you back up. Oh, anyway, picks out her sword from the dead Calandra. It's like, all right, I'll just wait for Beyonce to come back and we'll pick this up where we left.
All right, guess we'll be headed off.
All right, yes, you should all leave.
Yeah, before we leave, Betty,
Yes.
fun fact, there is I don't know how to put this. There's a bunch of new folk under the castle that might be coming out sometime soon. Just being like, hey, I'm alive now. Where do I go? They're not evil.
Anyway, we'll leave you to deal with that. Bye. Mortimer will make contact with Eglir. Go.
And Egilir's just like, how can you even think about the... Later.
Hey, this is the best day I've had in a long time.
It's a few days travel back to Westage, back to the Adventure is Night Club.
Can Mortimer have a private moment with Grindabin at some point? I'd say to Grindabin, so I can trust you to keep certain things under your head? Because I know you're bad at lying.
Yeah, I am. Honestly, I tried schmoozing, I tried lying, I tried being mean even to a guard to help Sigmar earlier. That's just... That's not what works. Like it. Really, it's just. I'm just gonna stick with honesty.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Well, let me
But
give.
I don't have to tell anybody
No, I get that.
about a specific aspect of your life.
Well, good. So, well, just to keep you clear on all this, grab the shoulder, put my
Okay.
head very close to his ear, or whatever passes for it,
Yeah.
and say, if you breathe a word to anyone, I can be anyone, I can be anywhere, at any time, you will never be safe.
Grindelwald just puts their arm around Mortimer. Is like, if I thought that was an issue, I would have never told you I knew.
Good.
All right. So now you're back at the nightclub. Moped is there. Connie is there. They did an okay job keeping track of things. They did have an issue with some bear mercenaries.
No, what
Oh,
happened?
dear.
Someone apparently hired some extra security and they got a little rowdy.
Oh,
Security
did they?
did?
Yes, the Hell's Angels bear
They were being
mercenaries.
paid. Like, they want to be paid,
Why
right?
did you look up the story
So
of
they
when
just
the
don't get
Hells
paid?
Angels did a Rolling Stones gig this one time?
But they were able to take care of it. Connie was able to take care of it. Connie and Borbus were able to take care of these bear folk.
Legends.
Well, you live and you learn.
You live and you learn. So we get to your first night back. Everyone hits their pillows extra hard. Mortimer, in your bedroom, you find a note.
Alrighty.
This is a note very clearly from Pikeworth. The note is very short and very simple. I heard that you took care of it. From my sources, a deal is a deal. Everything we talked about absolutely will or won't happen. I'm not the best at writing or thinking or talking. You know
No, you
that.
never were you?
I
old
just keep
man?
writing this. But what I wanted to say is if you ever did want to come home, you are welcome.
Right, what's for tea?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you get back to the club. You all are there. Entertainment is happening. People are enjoying themselves when in the nightclub comes a centaur and kind of clops up to you all.
Be like, oh, do we have proper chairs for quadrupeds? I don't know if we do.
Oh, I don't really need a chair. I kind of stand a
Well,
lot.
welcome to Adventurers Night Club. We have many services and meals on the menu if you'd like to take a look.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm actually looking for some specific people.
Oh, yeah.
And because you're a mushroom person and you're a cat, I think it's you guys. Are you?
Oh, you friends with the Apprentice of Ustar and the other ones?
You remember? Yes, my name is. I'm Moonlight. I'm Moonlight of Hudson Hawk. You might know my father.
Yeah.
Dehedre, yes.
We remember Dehedre of Hudson Hawk. How's he doing?
He's in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, really?
What's a pickle?
We've had this conversation before. Oh no.
Kind of want to end it there, but I want to give you the full cliffhanger, which is so I don't know if you heard about kind of the big war that's happening right now between the Flora folk and
Oh,
the
we've
fauna
heard some
folk.
smatterings.
There is a big peace summit that's about to happen between Dehedre and the leader of the Flora folk, and I think my dad's gonna fuck it up. He's not good with charisma. He's not really into the whole let's talk everything down thing, and
Right.
most of us don't want the war to happen anymore. And you got a fauna folk and a flora folk right here together, and I'm hoping that you can go with him. One, keep him safe because he's going into enemy territory, but also help with the diplomacy, with the peace talks.
Well, talking things and wriggling our way out of combat is a specialty of ours.
This is true.
And she's looking specifically at you, Dabarella, at fauna folk to fauna folk. Like, do you think you can come and help us out?
Well,
Of
you
course,
really...
no. For friends, of course we can come and help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely offer you friendship rates.
Well, we don't have a lot of money.
Ignore this guy. We're trying to stop a war, aren't we?
Yeah.
Maybe you are.
Well, okay, we don't have a lot of money, but if we weren't in wartime, we could go back to our main source of industry, which is farming. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had like a turnip pea, a strength carrot, a Mary berry, an earlobe.
was that?
Yeah, like we.
I already told you. I know where the Mary berries come from.
So
Oh, shit.
kind of our livelihood is magical food, and we could get back to growing that. I can offer you lots of that.
Well,
We don't need any sort of reward like that. We just want to help.
Well, I do.
Great.
But it sounds like you can very much meet our price.
Oh, great. Well, then we'll get you guys down south, Toot Sweet. And that's where we'll end it.
Hey.
Ooh. That was a lot.
It was a lot.
We did it, everyone.
We did do it in person.
In person, you all did it. You got revenge. You beat an eldritch horror. You reincarnated an entire species of people. You talked to 2 gods.
That's true.
We reunited Destiny's Child for like a split second.
A Destiny's Child reunion for just a moment before Queen Bee went back on her business. That was wonderful. What a great season 3 for Adventurers Nigh. Once again, thank you all for watching and or listening to this. And for the last time in person, bye.
Bye. Oh, and we can.
Ew.
table.
You're so wet.
Why
Everyone is
why
so
are we all
wet.
so wet? What's going on?
I'm sorry. Clammy hands. That was tense.
Hey.
We did it, everybody. Good job.